Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NuWhoZone. We've got what one is it? It's the Doctor's Wife. Yeah, one of my favorite ones. Very creepy story. Very creepy story. For anybody that's joining me, I'll put the link obviously in the chat there. But if you prefer an email, I will send an email now. But yeah, I don't know if there's a prequel to this, so I'll have to check the special features. Um, there we go. We got real super doctor there. Um, Let me see. Episode 1 prequel. No, there's no pre. It must be on. I guarantee it's on the other disc, which will be stupid, right? That's what they do with this. They'll put it on the other disc. It means you don't have to put in the other disc, and then basically, I'm sending 1 or 2 emails out just in case, just to be on the safe side. But we'll bring on real super doctor. Hello.
Hey Noel, how you doing?
Not too bad. Like the TARDIS. I wasn't sure if that was you because you changed your avatar, but I said I'll take it.
I just thought I would change it for tonight's
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, it's a good story. Good story coming up, actually.
Yeah. It's actually my favourite story. I really like this. I really like the idea of having like a kind of misfit, kind of people that the Doctor encounters in another planet, and finding that the TARDIS is become a human being. Its soul is basically transferred into this woman.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good idea because it explores the possibility that the TARDIS can actually have physical contact with its occupants and that. And I like the actress that had played her, and it was all played very theatrical and very well. I thought that Michael Sheen was the voice in that, and I thought it was very scary in that because you didn't know what was really going on, and the fact that the messages coming in and the Doctor opened the TARDIS door and got a box. You know, it was like he was that excited because it was like the first contact message that he had from another Time Lord, basically because of the Time War. I love the mystery of the TARDISes and the souls in the TARDISes and House, and basically trying to dominate and control. Well, he is dominating, controlling the kind of patchwork people, if you can say. I find this one. Yeah, I would. I know what rating I'm going to give this Neil Gaiman story. I know what I'm going to give it.
I do have the swap disc, so I didn't have the right disc in, so there might be an actual prequel to this one. I don't know if there is, but we will check in the special features. But Moffat does normally do prequels. For anybody that's in the chat, what you call it? I've sent either an email or I've put the link in the chat if you want to join. I've been told to check me WhatsApp as well. Very busy over these last few days since the announcement. Someone apparently is using John Barrowman's photographs and has set up a fake account on Instagram. If anybody's on Instagram, you will see that it is fake. If you could report that and do him a solid. I'm pretty sure he's put it up on Twitter as well. So yeah, I've sent emails out if you're joining. If because I seen problem being in the chat as well. So if you're popping in, please pop in now. We're going to be what you call it doing, as I said, the doctor's wife. So let's bring on our next guest. It's the one and only Alpha Omega PD. Said he'd be with us in a second. That's fantastic. How are you?
Hi guys, I'm doing good.
That's
That's
good.
fantastic. Oh no, it's a Tinder profile. Okay. Oh well, I wouldn't be going in there stuff like that. But if you're a single person and you happen to be on Tinder, go and report the John Barrowman thing. It's a fake account. Obviously, he's a married man. He wouldn't be on Tinder. There you go. Here he is. It's the one and only Problem Being.
Hello.
Shut up.
Okay.
No problem. I'm only messing. How are you today, my friend?
Yeah, I'm all right. Just doing more rendering and shizzle. So lots of work still to do. Lots of sound
Good man.
stuff to do. Lots of things to do.
Well, then, do you want it to pop off here then and go and do your work?
It's rendering at the moment, so I can't do anything at the moment.
All
anyway.
right. Well, then that's fair enough. I don't want to take you away from any work that you're doing for anybody.
A break's as good as a rest. Yeah.
We will indeed enjoy the stream. You enjoy your Love Island wife.
Right.
Well, I looked at the screenshot. I don't know what Tinder looks like. How am I supposed to know? I'm a married man. She's saying there, it literally says in the screenshot, I don't know. I don't know. It's not the type of thing that I'll go on Tinder. Right, let's bring on our next guest. He always joins me for the New Who streams anyway. It's the one and only, and he's been joining us for the classic streams as well. It's been brilliant. Do you know what? I've actually noticed that the panels are the same for both streams. I don't really give a crap anymore if everybody is enjoying them. I'm glad that actually the guys that do the classic streams with me are actually enjoying doing these New Who streams with me. So why upset the apple cart, as they say? So we'll keep it as long as everybody is still happy doing New Who. We'll keep the same panel, right? So we'll just bring on our next guest anyway. It's the one and only PD Rich.
Hey, shame I wasn't around for Brain and Morbius. I'd love to have a good rant over that scene between Morbius and the Doctor.
We did it by proxy.
Oh, I hope you did it. I'm sure Terrence Dix turned around and said afterwards, yeah, they're Morbius's for generations.
Yeah.
It was like Barry
we had a good conversation about that. I was a bit wiped out last night, and I'm sorry I didn't continue on with the stream last night. But if I had went any longer,
no worries. Sorry, I
would have. But I feel refreshed today. I have to say, I got a lovely sleep. It wasn't bad. Like I was still kind of twisting and turning the odd time, but I got a better sleep than I've gotten over the last couple of nights. As you're saying, I managed to get someone sent me a lot of screenshots, and I said, Jesus, I'll do one of my little music videos. I haven't done one in a while, and let's just show people now what these fans, how they're behaving now.
Yeah.
I have to say, what? I'm not doing them to have a go at. You see, I'm just putting them up and I'm just showing you. I'm not having a go. I'm not giving me opinion. These are going to be different. I just let their words do all the talking.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus
it's
Christ.
Like, seriously,
just imagine being that. But PD, imagine being that.
I love Doctor Who so much. I want to change everything about it so I feel better about myself.
Insecure about Jodie.
It's Doctor Who, not Doctor You.
Yeah, but imagine being that insecure about Jodie Whittaker's Series 12 that you compared it to one episode in Peter Capaldi and tried to make the claim that Series 12 was better than Heaven Sent. Right, I'm gonna say
this. It fucking wasn't.
There's not one episode that lives up to that mark. There's not one RTD episode that lives up to that episode.
These people are living on cloud
land. Episode ever written. Everybody agrees, even classic Who fans agree. This episode is up there, right? So to even say that there was an episode better than Series 12 that was better than Heaven Sent, someone said they must be high.
They're just doing it to trigger people. That's all they're doing it for.
I know, and it's what they're going on about Towns of Wing Chiang. It's like, if you watch the special features on that DVD or Blu-ray, seriously, no.
What's this crap now? I've went into the special features, so we have Night of the Doctor Bad Night, Night of the Doctor Good Night, Night of the Doctor First Night, and Night of the Doctor last
don't know
night.
when they
Isn't,
started
isn't
running
that for the next episode? If I'm correct in saying that's for the next episode, isn't that the one where they're inside a TARDIS, inside another TARDIS, inside another TARDIS?
That's the one. That's the one.
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, so that's not for this episode, is it?
No.
I
Right.
don't know when it is. I think it was just released as a kind of build up to the end of the season. Well, this part of the season, part one of the season.
Oh yeah, because we've got yeah. So we got the Doctor's wife, the Rebel Flesh, and the Almost People. So as we said, we do two parters together. So we'll be doing them next Sunday. So I actually like that one. I actually do like that story as well.
That was a good
This
part.
disc is not bad. This disc is actually not bad.
It's these 3 episodes are really good.
It's after this is when it loses the plot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of plot holes and a good man goes to war, isn't there?
Yeah.
Right. I'll just ask everybody in the chat if you could do me a favor and press 1 if you're ready to go. If you have your copy of Series 6, I think it's disc 3.
3, yeah, 3. I think 3.
Yeah.
We're watching The Doctor's Wife. For me, I said it when the other guests, while we were waiting on the other guests. For me, this episode, John was speaking about. I love the kind of scary element to this episode. Now, while John does like the TARDIS in Your Woman, my favorite part is actually when Rory and Amy are trapped in the TARDIS and House has taken over and starts changing the rooms, and then you see Rory is dead and she bleeding, breaks down. It's a really scary episode. This and Midnight for me are scary episodes.
It's kind of a modern telling of Brain and Morbius, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, I love this story. I really do.
I mean, even in the end, when the Saran Jones's character was dying, I mean, I felt a kind of tear to my, just a slight tear, because I mean it was quite emotional, because Matt and Saran were just about saying goodbye to each other and that, and the TARDIS was going back to normal and all that, and you know, it was like this was the Doctor's woman. This was the only woman the Doctor could actually really have, because he's an alien. And it was, never mind River Song, never mind any companion or anything like that. This was
the TARDIS. It was his TARDIS.
This was his TARDIS. This was his. This was his passion. This was all his desires manifested into this woman. And you know, it was just like everything was coming together for the Doctor, and the Doctor had actually found this was his wife. This was his actual wife. No,
my favorite line is where where they say I forget who says it, but I think it's the TARDIS and turns around and says to the Doctor, no, you never take me where I want to go, and then she responds, I take you where you need to go, or something to that effect. Like that's a great Neil Gaiman. This is a Neil Gaiman episode, right? Now this is Neil Gaiman before he's Neil Gaiman now. If we got this Neil Gaiman, it'd be a very interesting era of Doctor Who.
Slightly fantasy, slightly him.
This was well written. This is well written, and the anger. And watch Matt Smith's eyes in this one, folks. Again, his eyes tell a lot in this. There's a lot of look at his face when he finds out that he's being tricked, that the Time Lords are dead. Like, he loses it. Right. Well, we got ones in the chat, so I'm going to shut up now, and we'll let our second Quinn do the countdown.
Very good. Ooh, exciting. Okay, let's hope this thing works. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Like, never trick the Doctor. But even the way this starts off, it's kind of like Tim Burton style, isn't it, Neil Gaiman?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Very Brain and Morbius, it reminded me of.
Yeah.
It's real. And I like the ood with the green eyes.
Yeah. So basically, she's been soul scalped and replaced by this
Yeah.
being. It will become the.
Oh, it's got
Matt Smith is just completely in love with the role, and
Yeah.
he's completely enjoying himself every minute. You know, it
Yeah,
gives
he
him a
is.
sense of confidence. It gives him a sense of power. It gives him
Yeah.
a sense of I am this all powerful being, but I'm just like an ordinary human being inside.
Yeah.
No,
This
he's
is
The door.
Michael Sheen's first appearance in Doctor Who as a voiceover.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love the way you could see just above the TARDIS window. Did you see? You could see the glow of the little box
Yeah.
yeah,
as he was walking over to it.
yeah.
Return of the psychic container.
Now the
Come here,
line is going to
scrumptious
come up
little people.
soon, and this is what starts the whole
Yeah.
woman goodness.
I really think that was meant to be a joke.
It
You
See,
know,
was.
that's how you get mail at the TARDIS. You know, not
Yeah.
just it
Psychic
comes into the
containers.
TARDIS without, any explanation as to how it managed to breach
It's the
TARDIS
kind of
security.
nonsense the Doctor would come up with anyway. It was never meant to be
Yeah.
taken seriously. That's the Doctor trying his way to kind of make himself kind of look clever and smart
Yeah.
by that. It's not
And say it's Neil
meant to
Gaiman
be
bringing
taken
something back
serious.
from the War Doctor as well. Sorry, the War.
There, you just said the
War games
line
as well.
anyway. You
Yeah.
just said the line there, course
Yeah.
there, and she was a bad girl.
Yeah.
See, if they explain, see, this is the thing though. This would have been the time to actually explain that though. You know,
Yeah.
why did the Corsair regenerate into a woman? What was the reason for it? You know,
Yeah.
and I think this is another thing as well with fans. Some fans say that no, it didn't need an explanation and all of this. I'm
It does.
sorry, for me, for that long of the show gone and it's established law, I think you need to explain a big change like that. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Well, that's why
Yeah.
they brought in this timeless child thing to minimize
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
number of straight white males that were playing the Doctor.
Yeah.
So they're just a small
Big
spectrum now, aren't they?
Lovely
That's
face.
the whole point of it.
Yeah.
his face when he realizes the TARDIS is gone.
I expect Adrian Skillet to turn around and say, "Well, that's not supposed to happen."
If you were gonna go with a woman for the Doctor, what do you reckon?
Saran Jones.
Yeah. Saran
Yeah,
Jones.
what do you reckon?
That would be interesting if Saran Jones came back and played.
Oh,
the Doctor.
I think she
Be
could have
interesting.
nailed it. You know, if Chibnall was smart and casted her, I mean, look at how she could have turned
Yeah.
that around.
You could have had a story arc that TARDIS kind of pissed off with her.
Yeah,
This whole thing with TARDIS is pissed off because it's taken the form of Saran Jones. Yeah.
yeah,
Neil Gaiman.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jays, I have loads of people following me on Twitter. I have loads of people sharing me videos. I have to say thank you.
Scrapyard in the universe. Hitchhiker's Frog Star reference.
I mean, see the creativity they went to create this
Yeah.
junkyard or scrapyard, and
Yeah.
well, all concepts of devices from the whole universe. I mean, it's on this tiny little planet.
Yeah.
I mean, it is my imagination.
There's so many references into Hitchhikers and classic
Yeah.
Doctor Who in this one as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, this is good. This is funny. This is how you do it.
Yeah.
See,
I think I've known a few women like that.
you get a bit of comedy element, but at the same time, there's sinister undertones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She bites.
Oh. Yeah.
Get away.
Oh.
You see how
Yeah.
that is predicted there?
Yeah, but see,
Yeah.
I know.
And
I
he
know.
doesn't know about it until he kind of works out exactly what it is about. I mean, that was interesting, Neil
Yeah.
Gaiman to put that in there.
Very clever writer, Neil Gaiman.
Yeah.
Maybe sold out a bit, but hey.
Yeah.
She's dead now. So sad.
Yeah.
Still biting people.
Nephew was broken when he came here.
Now, when I heard that message, I thought that was Christopher Eccleston, but a lot of people
Yeah.
were saying that was Paul McGann.
Sounds like McGann. Sounds
Yeah,
like
it does.
Eccleston as well.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
look at his face. Look at his face, folks. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what someone should tell Jodie Whittaker. That's what range is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently
Gurning all the time.
she's the gold standard, you know?
Now she'd be going, oh, it's the thing of the thing, and then the thing, and then, well, of course, and then the thing.
Anyway, if this was her, right, and she found the little boxes, instead of getting emotional, she'd turn around and say, well, you know, toxic males.
Yeah.
Look at his eyes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very expressive with his eyes. I mean, that is the Doctor. The Doctor, who look at all the incarnations of the
Yeah.
Doctor. They are like that.
Yeah.
Matt was perfect casting, even though when I
Yeah.
first seen him, I was like, what is BBC at?
Yeah, I was quite disappointed. I thought I just didn't know where Moffat was going, but
Yeah.
until I saw the first episode, well, not exactly the first episode, I saw him in the End of Time, part 2, and just that little scene, he kind of nailed the kind of the manicness the Doctor
Yeah.
had.
Yeah.
Just by going around the console, and the jokes as well. And I mean, I thought that was really good.
But what I liked as well is that he's
Michael
young-faced man, but
Yeah.
he could play old. You believe that he was this ancient Time Lord,
Yeah.
this ancient being.
Yeah.
Well, by the end of his first episode, you no doubt he was the Doctor.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I agree with you. Absolutely.
He tells him pretty much run. Like,
Mhm.
You tell him hopeful future, Doctor.
And it's also that Michael Sheen could be a possible Doctor because he's been in the series, because it's
Yeah.
happened in the past.
Yeah. Always has.
I mean, look at the hands.
Possibility.
I mean, the Doctor's worked it out.
Yeah. It's an old one. Brown one as well.
I like that tweed jacket better than his first one.
Yeah, but in the brown.
Yeah.
But this is where it gets interesting now because
Yeah, that's Amy and Rory trapped in the TARDIS.
Great cell phone reception.
see, always will protect his companions, but in this
Yeah.
case, he didn't realize that he was actually trapping them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What can they?
Uh-oh. You feel sorry for him here.
Yeah.
See, Moffat could do good characterization as well. He could build decent characters, but look,
Well, this is gaming, really, isn't it? Not Moffat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
sorry, Moffat. Yeah, gaming.
And it's even the Silurian episode. They wrote Matt Smith in it was Chris Chibnall that wrote Matt Smith in a doctorish way, and I just don't understand why he couldn't have wrote Jodie in that way.
Maybe that was
Yeah.
a fluke. I didn't even enjoy that particular story, though, to be honest with you. But again, it's amazing what casting the right person can do. They can work
Yeah.
with what they're given and still make it, serviceable.
Exactly. I mean, I wouldn't say this had a huge budget compared to some other episodes. Like, Mhm.
Two left feet.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Run. Yep. Because if he's emotional, then the fury of the Time Lord, especially the Doctor. You're a boy, mad lady. Say, there you go.
I borrowed you.
Yeah, he borrowed it for a very, very long time.
Permanent loan, yeah.
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 Imagine the fine.
Yeah, exactly. My doctor.
A fish finger sandwich in ages.
Now he realizes. Uh-oh. Well, duh, Amy. I always said that was a bit of a Planet of the Apes throwback. The
Yeah.
spaceship in the background.
Yeah.
Because in the new one, the Tim Burton one, the
Yeah.
spaceship was shaped like that and it was into the ground like that. There,
Yeah.
look. See, this is what I didn't like about Moffat. I spotted all of these things when I was watching it at the time. That was a
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes throwback.
Very tropey, wasn't he?
Actually, that Tim Burton version gets a lot of stick, but I actually have a soft spot for it.
It was supposed to be a hell of a lot darker.
Yeah.
They burnt its sets down, didn't they?
Yep. You are the TARDIS. I should have done this 500,000 years ago. Because if you kill us, then like you'll have nobody to pilot the TARDIS.
Wouldn't that be an interesting cop out of the Timeless Children?
I do love this.
I'm against it.
Oh. Yeah, if the house was still in the TARDIS all along.
Oh.
Oh.
The orangey girl.
Orange girl. I love the way the planet covers like Khan. Love it. Sexy.
See, you don't see this kind. I don't mind this. You know, they say we're opposed to this stuff as well. Well, not when it's done like this. It's the
Done properly, yeah.
He's TARDIS and his wife that he had on Gallifrey are the only two loves of his life, and that's it. And that's the way it should always be. And if people have a problem with that, then they really.
It's very innocent.
Exactly. Rory was good. Well done, Rory. Good thinking, buddy. Good thinking. Damn. That's pretty sad. See, this is what it was all about, man.
Yeah. I think this is great with all the wrecked spaceships and all that, and there were actually spaceships and TARDISes and all that,
Yeah.
and TARDIS parts lying about.
I do like the fact that they built. Yeah.
Hey, we got to finally see a TARDIS corridor after all these years.
I do love this though, where.
Yeah.
I love the TARDIS corridors because they're like a maze. They're like all alike in that, and you can actually get lost in them if you don't know your way about them.
Yeah.
So a major throwback to Legopolis, this as well.
Yeah.
And I really love this. Yeah. I really love this junk TARDIS here.
This
and I remember
that
I remember that they had toys of it. Some kid designed it.
Did they?
Yeah.
Some kid designed it.
Designed for Blue Peter, wasn't it?
No way.
Yeah, it was Blue Peter.
See, that's the thing. You see how interactive Doctor Who was? Like Blue Peter always did a thing, and
police box doors always open outwards.
Yeah.
This is better than the absorber off.
Here's the line. Yeah. Here's the line. Watch.
There you go.
Yeah.
Always. No. I was glad he didn't do that, and I thought he threw that line out there because he was going to eventually do it. Glad he didn't, though.
Yeah.
Do people really want the TARDIS to start talking to the Doctor?
No, not the TARDIS itself, but I mean, this is fine. This is a standalone episode.
Universe collapsing.
Oh. I love the music and all in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is it now. This is where shit starts going down.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, the most of the Matt Smith era was kind of testing these two.
Mm.
See, again, I don't understand why they didn't hold hands running down the corridors together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Old motherboard.
See, when you say a fan designed this, you could tell that this was a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Understood. See, that's what we've lost. We've lost a lot of those talented fans because they've walked away. But I have noticed one thing. A lot of those Facebook groups that were quiet all of a sudden are starting to speak up again. A lot of Doctor Who sites have come back from the dead.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's starting. Wow. Give it up for Arthur's performance there.
Yeah.
Even this episode is better than everything that was in Series 12.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
agree.
Jesus Christ, these kids.
I do love that wee console, and I do love the time rotor.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't even know what good Doctor Who is if it hit them in the face.
Yeah.
Me. I just love the way it
Of
yeah.
that bubble. That was what the child was originally supposed to look like.
Maybe that's how the TARDIS threw Jodie Whittaker's Doctor out because it was jealous.
Yeah. That would have been so much more fun if Jodie's era TARDIS was just jealous of her.
Yeah.
Jealous of what?
I love this because she goes from being absolutely devastated, right, to being then Rory comes around here now and taps her on the shoulder, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's playing games with you?
Great episode. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, I can hear someone's episode in the background. He's need to turn it
No,
down.
that isn't mine.
Shouldn't be mine.
Mm. No, that's roaring.
I can still hear it.
Well, it can't be mine.
I mean,
Seriously, I really have to insist that whoever has to turn it down, man. I'm doing these. All my new Who streams seem to be getting claimed all the time, folks. You just have to keep it down. You just have to find a way of watching it without the sound coming through.
I'm watching it internally, so I don't know how anybody else you're getting any sound at all from me.
I got my headphones on.
I've got my
Yeah.
headphones on as well.
My output sound is muted. It's weird.
It could be sometimes somebody's computer. I mean, your computer can actually have an external microphone, and it could be switched on.
Yeah, picking up from there.
But I got headphones on.
Yeah, I got a mode called What You're Hearing. You're completely muted, so you shouldn't be getting anything.
I can turn mine up and see if if you hear anything.
Mm.
Do you still hear it?
No, I can't hear that now.
Hear anything now?
No.
Okay.
Blast from the past.
Yep.
I'm glad Gaiman kept this.
I love
Yeah.
this.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Seeing the old TARDIS.
Nice little throwback, that.
Yeah.
Here we go. Bang! Oh, don't they breathe in the ood? Yeah. Another poor ood gets killed.
Yeah. Was this filmed in the Doctor Who experience in Cardiff, Wales?
No, the set was still up, apparently.
Oh, set was still up.
Yeah, Neil Gaiman said, yeah, keep that. I want to use that again.
Yeah.
Before
Ah,
it was
it's
taken down
definitely
and moved to Kensington Olympia.
Did you wish really hard?
Still shut up. Yeah.
this scene is deadly though because he gets the better of House anyway. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's always one step ahead or 3 steps ahead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He was always one step ahead. This is brilliant, and I love the music here.
Yeah.
I do love the green glow of the. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jimmy, I've killed them all.
Yeah.
The clap was just a delay, just enough time so that she'd die. Because the TARDIS energy needs to go somewhere. Say clever, 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 clever. Oh, look at his face.
Dum, 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 dum. Oh, his face. Look at his face. That's what happens when you mess with the fucking TARDIS and you mess with the
Yeah.
Doctor. End of. Ah,
Yeah.
Oh, look at his face.
Yeah, and they're all just a bit crying, you know.
This is why he was the Doctor, man. His
Yeah.
range is just unbelievable, man.
Yeah.
Looking back, his range is just unbelievable. By God, we were lucky in the casting stakes over the
Yeah.
years.
I
Even
still think
Colin
that Matt
Baker
Smith
had to
is the
say,
best
well, I
Doctor.
just didn't like his Doctor, but even Colin
Yeah.
Baker had to say, you know,
Yeah.
they did pick some great actors. Just some worked, and a lot of them worked during New Who anyway, until we got to You Know Who.
I still think this could work with Peter Capaldi as well.
Yeah.
No, we said Spacey Wacy. That's like timey wimey.
Spicy Wishy.
We don't like timey
Oh.
wimey.
The only water in the forest is a river.
Yeah.
That was another clue. Yep. Oh, he actually does something to the TARDIS here, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I love this line.
Bed with a ladder.
Like, he's that innocent that, like, you know, that's the whole thing about him. Oh, man, how did Chris Chibnall get it so wrong on every level? Baffling. He had 50 odd years of source material and he fucked it up. Oh my god.
Same with Star Wars, had like 30 years of source. Star Trek.
There is nowhere in Chris Chibnall's era if there's that humour the Doctor has. You know, that childlike humour.
Yeah.
No. She tries it, but it's very forced.
Yeah, I know.
I do love this little moment because she does give him a bit of a signal, doesn't she?
Yeah.
There. Oh man, that's it. Next time. And this is where the shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought this was a good episode as well.
Oh, the two-parter was deadly.
The two-parter, yeah.
It's after this two-parter where
Yeah.
It starts breaking down, yeah.
I do love this when they show the rebel flesh Doctor.
Yeah.
I
love this. Now this is Doctor Who to me. Really is.
Yeah.
I like the way Russell T gets mentioned. The oud by Russell T Davis. Nice. Well, look, that's. I think everybody on the panel will probably have good things to say about this. But guys, in the chat, do me a favor, give your ratings, folks. What would you give this story out of 10? And if you'd like, tell us the reason why you gave it your score. But we will start with the panel, and we'll start with Real Super Doctor. So go ahead, you are the first one to start us off.
I absolutely love this story. I think it's absolutely great and it's very compelling. I mean, you've got good acting in it and good sets and all that. And a lot of creativity has went in and to create this episode, and that the writing is absolutely spot on. I mean, Matt's Doctor, it's one of his best episodes by far. I mean, he's really good at it. In it, with Saran Jones as the TARDIS and that, and I really like that concept and all that. And it was done very theatrical in that way, and you know the two of them coming together and all that, and finding out that you know the TARDIS is really the Doctor's wife, you know, and it's forget River Song, forget any companion. It's the TARDIS is, you know, the TARDIS is the Doctor's
Love. Only love.
first love. Basically, it's like he took the TARDIS and ran away from Gallifrey and all that, and you know it was like I stole you sort of thing, and that, and he ran away with it and all that, and it's like when Amy went into the TARDIS with Rory and that, and the Doctor double locked the doors. That was a major throwback to the Dalek invasion of Earth when the Doctor double locked the doors so that Susan couldn't get back in.
Yeah.
So there's concepts of Logopolis in this. You've got the companions running through the TARDIS and getting lost in the corridors and all that, and I did like the kind of TARDIS teasing. Well, it was actually House that was just teasing Amy, and you know, it's until they kind of worked it out for themselves exactly what was going on, and with the help of the telepathic the TARDIS sending a message to Rory and all that. You know, it's just. I think this is well done. I think you couldn't get any better than this. I mean, you have a lot of creativity. You've had the fans designing the junk TARDIS for this episode. I mean, you've got the involvement of fans in this and all that, and kind of reaching out to the fans and all this, and it's done nicely. I mean, you couldn't do it any nicely than this. And I mean, Saran Jones's acting, she's a really good actress and all that. And I really did enjoy it. I really liked the idea of, you know, that House had created the patchwork people and that. You know, it's creepy, and the whole planet's creepy and all that, and the expressions in Matt Smith's face and the eyes and all that. You know that he really is the Doctor, and he guides you through this episode and all that. And I mean, this is Doctor Who at its greatest. I mean, you've got the Doctor with the, you know, he's basically the Doctor, you know, and absolutely love it. I give this episode a 10 out of 10.
Fantastic. Alpha.
That's got to get a 9 out of 10 for me for the TARDIS cleavage camp. So
Yeah.
that's right off the bat. Scores points with me. No, but it is a really good story, and once again, Matt really is good, really expressive. The supporting characters are really good too. I like the menace of the house. And the tension between, you know, Rory and Amy and the TARDIS and all that stuff. So it's definitely gets a 9 for me.
Fantastic, PD.
I have to say, this is the archetype Matt Smith episode for me. I think this episode's absolutely brilliant. I think it's just one of the best of it. It's got so many throwbacks to old Doctor Who stories. You've got the psychic cubes. You've got the kind of Brain and Morbius junkyard. You've got everything. You've got another TARDIS. You've got the kind of classic. You've got the former Doctor's TARDIS console room. You've got a makeshift one. You've got everything. It's just an archetype Doctor Who story. It's one of the best ones. You know, I think it's one of the best, one of Matt Smith's best stories. I'm going to go 10 out of 10.
Fantastic. And Lee?
Yeah, I think everyone's pretty much covered it all. I think Saran Jones is absolutely sublime as the TARDIS. I love the uncle and nephew, the uncle and auntie and nephew. I think they're great.
Yeah.
Great supporting cast, and the side story with Amy Rory running through the TARDIS and having this sort of mental gameplay that they're going through, this torment. It's pretty good distraction whilst the other plot is going on. It's kind of like it all culminates at the end. It's I'm not going to pretend it's a fundamentally super intelligent story. I mean, it's all sort of fantasy more than science fiction, but that's fine. It's a fun episode. It's beautifully worded. The actual dialogue is very snappy. It's very 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 self-aware, and it's assured. It's a very and the performances. I mean
it knows what it wants
the depth
to be,
of it.
doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly, and it's a great fun episode. That's why I was quite happy to pop on for this one, and it's going to have to be a 9.5 from me.
Fantastic, and I'm gonna give it a 9.5 because I do think there's a story that's coming up in this area that's slightly better in my opinion. But yeah, as Lee said, everybody has actually really covered everything said. But I do like, for me, Doctor Who. I like the scary element. I like the companions being under threat and their lives being at stake. That's the type of Doctor Who I like. I have to say, I would have liked to see a Neil Gaiman era of Doctor Who around this time now, but not now. I don't think it'd work now.
The funny thing is, right, Neil Gaiman wrote this story and he won a bloody Hugo Award for it. It's like, do it, Neil.
Yeah.
I don't know why he turned it down.
Oh, he's got his own thing to do to ruin, so he's got the Sandman to destroy.
Let him stay there anyway. But it's one of my favorites. It's up there, as I said, with Midnight and stuff like that.
That's the first menacing voice since like Stephen Thorne in the classic.
Yeah.
As far as
Michael Sheen's first appearance as well.
Right. Well, listen, what we'll do is we'll get you lads to do our channel shout outs. So we'll start with Real Super Doctor, work our way around the panel. So, Real Super Doctor, do you want to?
I've got a Twitter account under Real Super Doctor, and I've got a YouTube account under Real Super Doctor.
Fantastic. Alpha.
I can't remember if I mentioned it or not, but I put up the other day about the big news, whatever, my take on it. Read an article, briefly gave my thoughts, and maybe tomorrow check you guys DMs. We'll see. I might want to try to do a live stream tomorrow.
Sure thing.
Fantastic. PD.
Well, you can normally find me Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays on Rabbi's stream. So if you could check it out, it'd be great.
Absolutely fantastic. And finally, Lee.
Yeah, you can find me on the Twitter at Being Problem, and my alternative channel, which is Aldred Audiovisual, AUDRED.
Thank you very much. And you will find me back here soon. I'm working on a couple of other videos in the pipeline. So, I will be joining a lot of people tonight. That will be hopping on to Father Miller's stream to talk about obviously the recent news. It'll be interesting to see who he has on and see what their point of view is. But very interesting time in the Doctor Who fandom right now. And it's interesting to hear people's opinions. What has actually not surprised me is the fact that a lot of people now are actually starting to speak up. A bit late, if you ask me. The time to speak up was when this era started, but better late than never, as they say, But it is nice to see people finally tell the truth about this era. There's some killer articles out there as well, which are completely dumping on this era now. It's unbelievable how they've responded, but I'm not surprised. They've been covering this for years. You'll tell you this is typical media. They go where the wind blows, and right now the wind is not blowing down this route now.
So call it the Me Who movement.
Yeah.
So
they're like piranhas. They're all attacking now.
Exactly.
They're rats leaving the sinking ship, basically.
That's it. Diving off the sinking. But listen, it was to be expected. And I'll have more of those videos of inside the minds of these newer fans. They're absolutely crazy, but I'll continue the show and highlight. As I said, not picking on anybody here. I'm just highlighting. I'm not even making any comments because, if I do, then I'll be accused of bullying these, even though their names are all censored. But you know what they're like, Lee. I've even put up videos in the past. And he said, "Oh, but he used my tweet." Well, nobody would have known if I used your tweet. You hadn't fucking outed yourself.
Publish on social media. It's public.
That's it. So I did cover their names anyway, just to be on the safe side. But there'll be a lot more of those videos to come. So that's it for me. You will see me obviously, as I said, later on. We'll be on the Nerd Fathers channel talking about recent events. I think Ian is going to be there as well.
Okay.
I think Lee is going to be there. And there's a few more. So he has a setup and everything. So so that's it. Right, I'm going to leave you with the channel trailers. I'll be back. Jesus, I'll probably be back tomorrow, but I don't know. But I will have videos. If not, we'll be back to our regular schedule. But things are all over the place with all of this stuff, and any time now, Atom could break. So have to stay on it. Right, here we go. Channel trailer. Say goodnight, panel.
Good night, panel.
That's Lee. I just wanted to get that out there before he did.
Okay.
Say goodnight to everybody, Lee.
Good night to everybody, Lee.
Say goodnight to everybody.
Was that for me?
Yes.
Say goodnight to everybody.
Oh, for God's sake. One day he'll get it right. One day he won't take the piss. Right, we're off. Oh, my stream is froze, has it? What's going on here? Oh, no. There we go. Right. I thought we had some technical. Here's the trailer before we do. Night, folks. Have a good one. Bye-bye,
everybody.
Bye.
Hello.
Well, that kind of fucks up.
Still live.